Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes! Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. Hey. Look, we've got way more animals.
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yes.
Well...
Hmm?
Right.
Very nice. Yes.
Right!
Just a minute.
Great! What? Yes! Great! Phew.
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How? Amazing! Yes! Hey. What? Very nice.
Alvin, she owns stuffing bread with mabo curry.
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Sheila, you're hooked on that stuff.
We should be able to cook here.
Gotta break through! Take this! All mine! Burn in hell!
These ones can run roots around us.
Inferno! Take this!
Leave the charges to me!
Strike! Orochi's Fury!
Lightning! Down!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We won that by a mile.
Phew! What a rock! Gotta break through!
Try this on for size!
Orochi's Fury!
This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Is it hot? Distraction out again!
Going in! Do it!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Healing circle!
I owe you one
Eat
back.
this! Hurricane!
Orochi's Fury!
I'll finish you here and now!
Try this!
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
This could be useful.
No
Here's a
backing
healing
down!
arm.
This one's all mine!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion.
Explosive ring! I'll tear you! Do it!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Florida! Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Cricket does it!
By the power
Not today! Here I come!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This one's mine!
Not on my watch!
You're mine! Here I go! You're finished!
I'll tear you apart!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Watch it!
Try harder! Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the thorns.
Shion.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Internal
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor's what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Trash.
Take this! The picture of hell.
Are those arms even natural?
Here, let me help.
You picked the wrong fight! Damn it!
Glacial spear.
Freeze Lancer!
All good things come to an end.
Here's a healing arm!
Not a chance!
I'll tear you apart!
It's time!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
When did I get so popular? I can shatter any steel!
Okay, here I go.
Going in.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here, I'll finish you here and now!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
You're mine! Burn! Swallow dance! Azure Storm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Make it rain! I'm on a roll now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Voron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! See what I can do! Take this! You want me? Come get me!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
I'm on a flying freeze! If they just sit still!
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Do it!
My turn!
Take this!
Orochi's Fury!
Will this help?
Burn in hell!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'll heal you all.
This one's mine!
Hurricane healing!
Strike!
I owe you
I don't know what I'd do without
I
you.
owe you...
Perhaps now isn't the time?
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes!
This one's mine.
Get behind me! I'm gone!
Orochi's Fury!
I'll tear you apart!
Your wings won't save me from you.
No escape!
Where are you going?
We've got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
An astral all yours!
Carved through armor!
This one's all mine!
Mega ray.
Orochi's Fury!
Reload! Swallow
Use the
dance!
healing art.
Eat this!
First aid. Hurricane strike.
Orochi's Fury!
I'll tear you apart! What's this?
Blaze of fear. Here's the evil. Do it.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Swallow dance!
Annihilation. Let the marksman
Orochi's
handle
Fury!
this.
Great! Next! Orochi's Fury!
Hurricane strike.
Glitter Dragon!
Going in.
You're mine! Orochi's Fury!
Let's do it!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Voron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Swallow dance!
Flame inside me, yours to be let free! Do not win!
That's statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything.
Swallow dance!
You wanna play?
Then come at me!
Burn!
None shall escape
Swallow
my
dance!
judgment.
Orochi's Fury!
Eat this!
Orochi's Fury!
You're done!
Heal you all. I'm ready.
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that.
Swallow dance!
And just like that, I'm back in it. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here.
Orochi's Fury!
First aid.
Now I can let loose!
Inferno crossing! Look sharp! Round and pound!
It's over! Luna Rondo!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This... will make us even more formidable.
Take this!
None shall escape my judgment.
Orochi's Fury!
Right here. I got you.
Explosive ring!
Dagger
Turn the tables on him!
There are still more
Not today!
left.
Right! No time to hold back! Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword
In a vine!
and with my thorns.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Swallow dance!
Healing circle.
That's what I like to hear.
Never miss. Let the marksman handle this. This one's mine.
Try this on for size!
Judgment Spirit. Hurricane strike.
First strike!
You're mine.
Storm!
Where are you going?
Crumble!
Look sharp!
I'm on a roll now!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come! You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Orochi's Fury!
Here I go.
This time!
Here I come. This one's mine.
Take this!
Easter! Orochi's
Into
Fury!
the shadows. Hunt you out. Tiger
Attack
Blade.
and defense! You do everything!
In the royal guard?
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Step back! This one's all law!
Hey, new equipment! How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Take this!
Not my watch! Reload! This one's mine!
I'm on!
I never miss!
Rising Phoenix!
Oh, it's you!
We've got fires!
I've got this!
one's
Let
mine.
Mark handle it!
Not today! All yours!
Tiger Blade!
Take it ready! In an instant! Impact Claw!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
Healing
I
Circle!
owe you one! I'm not done!
Going in!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Right, here
Here's the
goes!
healing art!
Swallow Dam!
Into the shadow!
Approaching Fury!
Lightning!
Tiger Blade! Take this!
Will this hurricane?
Approaching Fury!
This one's mine!
Try
Healing
this!
Circle!
Now I'm...
Hold on to your art!
sorry to be
Here I
bothered.
come!
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
This one's mine! Freeze Land Hurricane!
Eat
Fire!
this!
Too fast! You apart!
10 pack. I'll trip it up.
Slap the duck!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Right here! I got you!
I never miss!
I'm not done!
Now or never.
Eat this!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for
You've got a knack
drooling.
for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
This one's mine!
These fists have got your name on them! My turn! First strike! Orochi's Fury!
Piercing roll! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
You're mine!
This one's all mine.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
No choice.
This one's mine! I never miss!
I'm on!
Look sharp! I'm ready!
Here I come.
Orochi's Fury! Hear me! Inferno! Hear my call! Going in!
Try harder.
Blind free!
What you think of this?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Will this one go?
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Will this help?
This one's mine! Glitter Dragon! Burn in hell! I felt fine not too long ago.
Do it!
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it.
Yeah!
Here's
Nice
evil.
technique!
Swallow dare! Here I come!
I'm in good form. I'll crush any enemy with my mace.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of destruction here!
Truly, she leaves naught but rubble in her wake.
Are you guys asking to be her next target?
Where are you going?
Don't worry,
If it's in the
I've got
sky,
plenty
it's
to go
mine!
around.
I never
Beside me,
miss!
yours to be
I'm
let
gone.
free. Orochi's Fury!
A freezing storm!
Let the dog!
Tiger Blade! Lion! Astral energy!
Say no more.
None shall escape my judgment!
Not today.
On guard!
Take this.
Ray!
Hurricane
foot!
What's this?
Make it rain!
Orochi's Fury!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Wanna be the one to block next time?
Huh? Nah, not really my thing.
Right, here goes.
Here's evil!
Orochi's Fury!
Freeze Lancer! Hurricane foot! This one's mine!
Rip it!
None
You're
shall
mine!
escape my judgment!
It's over.
Hurricane foot!
You're mine.
Ray!
It's over.
Hurricane swallow dare! There!
Orochi's
Going in.
Fury!
Let the marksman handle this! This
Let
one's
the
mine!
shot!
Annihilation!
What's
Crescent
this?
moon!
Here I come. It's
Tiger
over.
blade! Swallow dare! Inferno crossing!
Let the shot!
Here's evil! Inferno crossing!
Take this.
Freeze Lancer!
I'm on it. I'm not
I'll
done.
end you!
We won that by a mile!
That's far
time.
enough!
Take this!
Get behind me!
Orochi's Fury!
This one's mine!
None shall escape my judgment!
Explosive ring.
I'm going in!
Give me a stiff
Ray!
Come on,
Let the shot.
Hurricane here's a healing art!
Do it!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! See
Here's a
that?
healing
That
art!
training's paying off.
I never miss!
Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is.
I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory...
See? Easy.
That equipment should come in handy.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem with sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
It's... freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah. Good idea.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
We've reached our destination.
This heat is unbearable.
You can say that again.
I'm glad the mask is finally off.
Despite the fact that's why you can feel the heat?
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danon.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. Then again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. Next time, what say we discuss relics? Shall we get moving?
I've got a bad feeling.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Not today!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Let's keep up the fire! Array! Plenty left! You're done! On guard! Come on, roll now!
Try harder! My turn! Orochi's Fury!
Healing circle!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
This one's mine. I'll heal you all.
Azure Storm!
Healing circle.
Time for one more. Should have met with me.
The power of light snap!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Amazing.
Come on!
I'm coming back from death to this.
Orochi's Fury! Ignite! Orochi's Fury!
I'm on the storm!
Annihilate!
My head's spinning! Fury!
I've let you all down.
Nothing gets by me!
Not done yet!
Fire's attack!
Orochi's Fury! I owe you one.
This one's mine!
Hear my... Fall into God! Concentration! Raging storm!
Piercing roar!
Tunnel! Raging circle!
Thanks.
Sleep now! This is a forget!
Thanks.
Annihilate!
Turner blade!
Fury!
Burn up!
Flame of fury!
Burning
May
me
the
down!
gales tear you to shreds! I'll heal you all!
It's on! Not a chance!
Healing field!
Time to shine!
Ignite!
It's weakened! Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Annihilation!
Lunarongo!
Going in! Vanquish darkness!
Can't move!
No!
I'll bring
Don't
you
leave
back
me
from
all alone
death.
here.
I can do this all day! Resuscitation!
Get out of this!
Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
I never miss! Not in your dreams!
Grant me the
Firmament
strength to
Killjoy!
on!
It's all
Now I can let loose.
Flame of fury! May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Thanks.
Gusty nail!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on us.
Orochi's Fury!
Shining supernova! Dance in the wind!
Try harder! This one's all mine! Purge!
Like Astrolabia!
Orochi's Fury!
Holy Land!
Severing Wings! Okay, here I go.
I'm ready!
Bloody howling!
What ready? Radiant
Negative
Spear!
gate!
Photon purge!
Orochi's Fury!
Magic advance! Sleep
bind?
There you go! Don't let up! I'll heal you all! Lightning orb!
No! Can't end here!
Give me.
Holy quiver! Holy light! That is a chain between heaven and earth. This one's mine! I will not be a lightning! Going! Confiscate! I'll heal you all!
That did it!
Healing circle!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Can't end here!
Freeze Lancer!
Imbue this.
Holy Lance!
On your knees.
Searing flame! Reload! I'll heal you all!
Orochi's fury!
Purge malevolence!
Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Into the fray! Thunder field! Purge malevolence! Magic is there! Freeze Lancer! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Orochi's fury! No further!
Let them march!
Try harder! Now! Orochi's fury!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Glacial spear!
Severing wind!
Raging
Lunar
storm!
Rondo!
Freeze Lancer!
Orochi's fury!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Freezing storm! And you don't mind if I do! I never miss!
More sequels?
Keep calm and take them down.
Orochi's fury!
Radiant light! Here! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the earth.
I'll be safe!
Orochi's fury!
On your knees.
Requires complete focus!
Orochi's fury!
Another incantation ruined. Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Fury! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Orochi's fury! Now I can let loose! Stay away from my friend!
No further.
This is some punishment.
Freeze Lancer!
Orochi's fury! Is this what real pain feels like?
Just what the doctor ordered. Raging storm! Tunnel!
It won't end like this.
Arctic, we're coming through! Get on in there with the others!
Orochi's fury!
Thunder tongue! Not on my watch! Guardian field! Please start!
You pay for that!
Hey, one at a time! Only getting started!
This can't be happening.
You're mine! You're mine! It's over! Orochi's fury! Is this it? Not... done yet!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
You worked hard today too, didn't you, sweetie? Looks...
You should get some shut-eye.
It's a brand new day, everyone. Let's greet the dawn.
A laudable sentiment.
Hey, is Dohalim's shirt on backwards?
Suffice it to say, mornings aren't his strong suit.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
That's far enough!
Take it!
Going in!
They wrecked you. You gotta try harder, okay?
No! We've turned the tables on him.
You got company.
Shield from calamity.
We're doomed! Doomed!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, Rice. I'm calm.
Now if you let loose.
Raging Luna Sword.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Soaring Light Spear!
Clear for us a path.
Eat dirt! Here I come!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
Milky Blade here.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'll thank you.
I'm out of ammo.
Dance on the wind.
Lightning can get on Aqua. Thunderblade. Illuminate the sun.
This one's all mine!
Blah, blah, blah.
Burn!
Ready.
Lamont!
I'm almost impressed.
My friends come from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Bloody Howling.
This one's mine.
Take this.
Supernova.
Azure Storm!
Got it.
Azure
Now's our chance.
Soaring
Now.
Blast.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I felt better, that's for sure.
Why?
Oh, yeah? Dohalim.
It'd be bad news if this had something to do with that wedge business.
What I don't get is, why here? What could possibly be out here?
We'll find out. For ourselves, whether it's coincidence or something more.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I'm impressed. Just how well. Balanced this thing is.
Did we really just spend that much money?
What do you think?
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
We've reached our destination.
Gotta break through! Here I come, dog! Now!
Sharpen!
Over so soon?
Think we could take that one?
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Fury!
Here's a healing art! I think I'll have that handle.
Burn in hell! Aim for the weak spot! I owe you one!
A freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Ice tornado! Chaos force! Searing flame! Primed and ready! Confiscated! I'm out of this one's mine!
I can carve through armor! In a bind!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
A thrilling performance.
Orochi's Fury! Burn in hell! Orochi's Fury!
Searing flame! Raging storm! Arc field! Lightning!
The fluidity of your movements are simply
This
incredible.
one's mine!
Now! Orochi's Fury!
In a bind?
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Orochi's Fury!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
When a friend's force, we can't depend on them.
You're right.
Eat dirt!
I'll bear that in mind.
Orochi's Fury!
It looks like you got this one covered. Dance away! Sealed! Get on your field!
Bestow thy mystic
Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
shine! Radiant light!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Now or never.
Okay, here I go.
Where are you going?
In your death,
Don't mind if
Dopamine.
I do.
Then tonight's meal is on
Here I
you.
go.
You got it.
You'll pay for that! Orochi's Fury!
Bloody howling!
Amazing.
No further!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Elusive deity!
Try this!
Eagle ray!
It's on!
Raging storm!
Burn in hell! Orochi's Fury!
Now I can let loose!
Glacial spear! Here, magic is Sam! Steel! Freeze lancer! Get on in there with hold on to your arc! Here I come!
Shine!
Where are you
Light!
going?
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Okay, here I go.
Resuscitation!
Now,
Freezing storm! I've still got some fight left in me!
Orochi's Fury!
Ice tornado! Raging storm! Banana! Let's go! Our expert coming through! Here! Not in your dreams!
Can't get out of this!
May 1,000 gales carry you
You
to
picked
play!
the wrong fight!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Orochi's Fury!
I'll smash you! Fairy circle! Allow me to help you.
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Seismic rupture!
Where are you going?
Orochi's Fury!
Wind astral energy! Radiant pierce!
Catapult!
Spirit flame! Reload!
Orochi's Fury!
Raging storm! Cyan instant!
Take this! Catapult! In a bind?
There you go! Don't let up!
Eat dirt!
Sleep now! Not in your dreams!
Leave the charges to me!
Reload!
Catapult! Anything in armor is all
Banana,
mine!
let's go!
I'll smash you!
Back into the front! This one's mine! Razor
Orochi's Fury!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds! I never miss!
Tornado drop! Now or never! No further!
Mega round! Confiscated!
You picked the wrong fight!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
May 1,000 gales tear you to
Orochi's
shreds!
Fury!
Death on the wing!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Elusive
Hear my
deity!
call!
Such unadulterated fury. More Sukos?
Keep prone and take them down!
Never been so popular.
Another incapacitation ruin.
Into the shadows! Seal!
It's too much.
I'll be saving this one!
Far enough!
Blah, blah, blah! Freezing storm! Cyclone! Ice tornado! Arcs require complete marksman handle this!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Raging storm!
Orochi's
Instant!
I couldn't make it in time.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Sometimes the best medicine is the
Our arts are being interrupted.
Raging storm! Circle!
Okay, here I go.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. It's in your hands.
This one's mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Burn in hell!
Sleep! Listen to me! I'll heal you all!
Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! Rend
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. This one's mine.
Orochi's Fury!
Will this help? Far enough!
Stay away from my friend! Orochi's... Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I can feel the medicine. Spear. Here's evil.
Resuscitation!
Freeze Lancer.
Benediction light.
Get
Now I can let loose!
on here with you.
Raging Lunatic!
Such unadulterated fury.
Orochi's Fury!
From
That move.
imbue this vanquish.
Here comes the big one!
It's gonna smart.
There. One more.
Orochi's Fury!
Far enough. Who's next? Here. Burning strike.
Negative
Orochi's Fury!
Freezing storm.
Is this it?
Primed and ready.
Orochi's Fury!
Here goes.
Resonate with the earth.
Orochi's Fury!
I never miss.
Ripping you apart.
Water. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Fairy circle.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I healed myself.
Radiant Spear.
Orochi's Fury!
Freezing storm.
Catapult.
Blah, 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 magic. Tornado.
I can carve through
This
all
is in
of
the
you.
sky. It's mine. Not on my watch.
Now we're not.
This one's mine.
You're mine. You can't get out of this.
Here, let me have
Is this what real pain feels like?
Sleep now.
Such unadulterated fury.
Raging storm. Up and at it. It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Sleep now.
Further.
Let's get you all to...
I healed myself.
Magic
Show
is
thy
there.
mystic
Radiant
mercy.
cycle.
This is some punishment.
Here goes. Got it. Now go chance. Raging storm.
Eat dirt!
Eat dirt.
I'll smash you!
This one's mine.
Raging Luna Storm.
Orochi's Fury!
Here's another.
Try harder!
Sleep now. Get over there with you. Annihilation.
Regenerate.
Okay, here I go! Orochi's Fury!
In a bind.
Now I can let loose! We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight!
I'm expert.
Orochi's Fury!
You. Reflecting light.
Can't
Smite with blackened flame. I'm nearly done for.
This one's mine. Bullseye. Will this help?
Now you see what I can do.
I'll bring you back from great astral energy.
Such unadulterated fury.
Can't be happening.
One last. I can't sleep now.
No further.
More for the top pile. I'll heal you all. Here goes. Not on my watch. Healing circle. What would I do just with the doctor order? Here's another.
Orochi's Fury!
In here.
Burn in hell! Orochi's Fury!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Feel. Let's get you all touched.
Shattering of pieces.
Wind astral energy. Let's go. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Save you.
I never miss.
Orochi's Fury!
Glacial spear. Here's evil. Here I come.
Miss on!
Lightning. Not on my watch.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here goes. Another
Orochi's Fury!
Now we're not
Radiant blood field.
in a bind.
This'll come in handy. Here goes. Here. All right.
It's in your hands now.
I'll be saving you.
Orochi's Fury!
Burning. All right.
Try harder!
Bullseye magic is red. In here. I'll be saving I'll bring you back from death. I never miss. They're not playing around.
Bestow thy mystic mercy. Armor won't sit. Very simple.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Sleep now.
Orochi Fury! Not today! Instant deity! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Well... rather...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! What?
Right.
Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!